Hi, everybody. Hello.
I mean, Laser Cat. You don't know that Laser Cat isn't holiday appropriate.
I mean, to be fair, I don't. Maybe it is appropriate somewhere.
The laser holiday.
Laser holiday, yes. Anyway, we're going to be playing Arkham City, which Heath has seen a little of, but not too much. In what they saw of it was extremely choppy because frame rate issues while trying to screen share on Discord while recording at the same time did not work so well.
Yeah, it turns out I'm still in frame rate issues because my internet's bad right now, so...
Oh.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
I've seen LPs of Arkham Asylum, but not really any of the others.
Well, for a long time, Arkham City was my favorite one. And then Arkham Knight came out. I'm a filthy Arkham Knight apologist, which is weird. Like, everybody hates Arkham Knight for some reason. It's weird, because Arkham Knight's... I guess Arkham Knight's not good if you play it on the PC, which is extremely broken, but I played it on console, so...
Good old normal difficulty.
Yeah. I don't need to prove anything to myself by playing on hard. I don't need to prove anything to anybody by playing on hard.
Shut up.
Listen, I have platinumed this game before. I've been meaning to platinum it again for the PlayStation 4 remaster, but I just haven't gotten around to it because, man, some of the stuff you need to do for the platinum is just...
Listen, platinum a game does not mean you're good at it. I platinum Ratchet Dead Bob.
These guys like Two Faces gang.
Yeah, these guys are literally Two Faces gang.
You're ours, bitch. We're gonna have some fun with you.
That's presumably Catwoman.
Yeah, there's Catwoman segments in this game. I have issues with Catwoman and her gameplay, which is to say, it sucks a lot, but that's another story for another time. Ow. Still, I'm trying to relearn what buttons do what. Okay, does she not have her quick gadget whip? Or what's her quick gadget whip?
I don't know if it still looks like Arkham Combat.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Well. Apparently, I don't know what her quick gadget whip is, so...
I still want to know when they're going to release a Batman 66 game.
I would love a Batman 66 game where, like, instead of breaking bones for the finishers, it just has a big pow. It just has a big pow, and then some guy just falls over.
Yeah.
That would...
Wang.
Yes.
Wank.
Wank. What
Weird one.
What I want, what I really want, actually, what I really want though, is a crossover game with Batman 66, Batman animated series, and Batman from Dark Knight Returns. They're all like trying to foil a plan, and like Batman 66 has like the most crazy plans. The Dark Knight Returns Batman just like decides to try and go full fascist. It's like, let's just shoot them with rubber bullets, and Batman animated series is just sitting there between them trying to like find a good middle ground.
What about you get Batman the Brave and the Bold in there as well?
That's essentially Batman 66. Come on, let's be honest.
Oh, there we are. Fair enough.
No, I'm just thinking about now.
I need to watch Batman the Brave. All I've seen of it is that one music device.
Yes, that's a good.
He drives us bats, which is a very good song, which makes me want to see more of this cartoon. I mean, I don't really watch cartoons that much. It's a shame. I don't watch that much television, period. But I do like Drives Us Bats.
Hello, everybody who's coming to watch me play a game that I'm actually somewhat good at if I'm concentrating and like not being distracted by people talking. So guess what? I'm gonna suck at it like usual.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, it's like you're here to prevent me from being too good at the video game. Because nobody wants to watch me be good at the video game.
Why have they crossed out all the words except close? It's like,
By the end of tonight, I will be a hero.
previously you were under a close surveillance, now you're just close.
It's protesters. They don't make sense.
I'm watching Gotham at the moment, and this made me come here. I watched Gotham up to like the series premiere of the third season, or the season premiere of the third season, and then I stopped watching it because it was bad.
Oh, I see, because he's here to close.
Oh, close Gotham. Yeah.
Close.
Or whatever.
Close Arkham City.
Arkham.
Yep.
Yes. We both realized that at the same time.
I should thank you.
You're going to be getting all the Riddler trophies, I assume. Actually, yes.
And now that we have you,
All 4,000.
Knock 1-0 off, come on.
legacy, a monument to your failure.
So, all the moons in Super Mario Odyssey.
There are something like, when you consider all the moons you can buy, there is something like 3,800 moons in the game.
Ugh.
Yes.
0 out of 10.
You only have to get 500 moons to see everything, though, so...
Negative 2 out of 10.
Let me introduce myself. I
Alright.
am Professor
We're in the chair.
Yep.
and I am in
You've got a very
I
nice
also-
mirror.
Arkham City.
I also like Saints Row 4, which is 1,000 things to pick up, so...
Yeah.
Disregard for the law. For society.
Hey, Heavy Metal
Oh, I'm
Loser,
a
how's it going?
hypocrite.
From this moment on, you are no longer part of the society.
Confirm! Comply!
Respect for. You have been separated from the good people of Gotham. By committing the actions that resulted in you being
Oh, conform.
sent here, you have given
Where's it
up
confirmed
right
for a
to
second?
so-called normal life.
Alright, let's escape now that we've heard him talk.
Yeah, we just sat around waiting for him to talk. Right?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
We were being polite.
It's just a shitty Saw thing now.
Essentially. Okay.
What the hell are you doing? All I did was fall off the chair.
I look forward to you getting the explosive collar. Squeepoo.
I've attached a collar that's actually a bear trap to your neck. It'll jump on your head unless you eat this poop.
It's the reverse bear trap, Colin. Come on.
And then if we come over here...
No one arrest me.
Soviet Russian bear traps you.
Get me straight. Put the chair down. Stop it! That hurt. Too bad.
All cloney.
Yep, that's the Black
He makes all his
Mask.
special effects.
So,
by cloning.
so Heave doesn't know this, but the Black Mask is basically one of the most major like mob bosses in the city. He's like one of the few mob bosses that can actually operate because he's basically a superhero who is just a mob boss.
Hey, wait. I hear penguins put a
Yeah, good
price
for
on
him.
your head.
Yeah.
I'm cashing you.
He's just a mob boss.
You work for the Penguin?
I respect an independent businessman.
He's the king.
I hate the Penguin.
Going to service of Neil Archer. Bruce Wayne is basically Elon Musk, but he knows martial arts.
I quite like.
We don't know Elon Musk isn't Batman. We've never seen the both of them in the same room.
Exactly.
I know. I know that guy just said he hated the Penguin. I quite like the Penguin because he's sane, which is quite
he's
refreshing in the Batman universe.
Yeah, he's like one of like 3 sane villains that Batman has.
Actually, come to think of it, Elon Musk is totally one of those like idiots in Seattle who runs around in a costume.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Elon Musk is totally one of those sane villains in Batman.
I mean, he would be.
Unless he's not actually sane.
Can stay on. We don't want to make things too easy.
Hello, Hugo.
Do we?
Oh yeah, Hugo Strange is a Batman villain who knows Batman's secret identity, which causes problems occasionally.
Here I was
Is he
reporting
sane?
your crummy press
Yes!
conference, and now here we both.
Oh, there we go then.
I guess that'll teach you to get involved.
We
in
found 2 of
politics,
them.
won't it?
I don't know who the third one is, but we found 2 of them so far.
With 2 sane Batman villains.
Do you think I'm taking advice from some guy who's never even been in a fight?
Let's see, it's not Knife Dad.
No, it's not Knife Dad. I guess Killer Croc is technically sane. He's just got a horrible debilitating skin tick condition.
He has anger issues.
Yeah.
And water issues.
He's our water uncle.
Yes, yes.
I forgot about water uncle.
On your feet, Ryder.
I forgot about that for a reason I'm not going into on stream. Drag the mood down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brucey boy.
Yep. Brucey boy. Oh, so you can't hear this, Heave, but Penguin is voiced by Nolan North doing the most ridiculous Cockney accent.
Oh, what's up?
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Okay, so Australian accent, got it.
Oh, you remember me? I'm touched. Your family.
What's up? Do you need me to call you butler?
This. Well, let's just
I just turned the volume up there just because Penguin's here.
Throw some shrimp on my Barbie, Cov.
Essentially. Also, the best part about this game is that Penguin consistently eats shit, despite the fact that, like, in the comics, he's like a martial arts master or something. Like, he knows judo or some shit. I don't know why, but he does. In this game, he just consistently just, like, gets fucked over.
I mean, if he knew judo, he should have known better, but judo's also not about punching. Meh.
Just tell him you're goddamn Batman, Bruce. Stop it.
Okay, so here's the big question. Do we punch Penguin or do we let him go? I'm gonna say we let him go. I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna let him.
Alright, do a heel turn, pick him up, dust off his lapels. Crowd starts booing.
Okay, so since he fucking insulted me.
I'm like a bloody monkey.
Everybody was saying punch, and I'm sure everybody's going to be like, because of stream lag, everybody's going to be disappointed that they don't get to see they see me walking away and then be...
Punch, punchy, punch, punch.
Yep.
Have you got my
Punch
location?
him.
And the crowd goes wild.
There's more interference than usual.
I need an immediate drop on the roof of the Ace Chemicals.
There we go.
I'm on my way there now.
Of course.
Listen, if I know about dialogue that exists in this game, I'm going to show it off. So walking away does net you more dialogue than just punching him, because you don't. Because if you just punch him, he's unconscious. He can't yell at you for running away and being like, "I own this city. I own it. You hear me?" Rah, rah.
We'll make him famous.
He doesn't actually squawk in this game, which is a shame because I would have loved to hear Nolan North do a squawk.
Did it arrive, sir?
Okay, so if I remember, like, they break out of Arkham City, and then they're just like, no, fuck it, let the inmates have the island, or something.
No, what happened...
There's some dumb crap.
So they break out of Arkham Asylum, and Batman contains them, and the then warden, now mayor of Gotham, says that Arkham Asylum wasn't secure enough to hold them. So instead, we're just going to cordon off a huge section of Gotham City, turn into a big super prison, and let the inmates have their fun, and just not even give a shit about it.
Alfred, I took an encryption.
It's a shame
key from
Nemtab's
Tiger.
not here for this
I'm
stream,
going to hack into their communications.
because, you know, it's Batman.
Just sweep your problems under the rug.
I really want to know, how did he pull this? It's a bunch of convoluted bullshit that's like expanded universe stuff that I'm not going to get into. Oh, this isn't subtitled. Fuck it, I'm gonna just move on to the to this part.
Heavy Metal Loser, this version of the Penguin is voiced by Nolan North.
Yes, this is voiced by Nolan North. Which is, like, I really wish they had gotten Danny DeVito instead, because Danny DeVito is my favorite Penguin ever, because he's just so fucking weird.
My favorite Detective Pikachu ever.
Yes, that too. Why did they get Ryan Reynolds instead of Danny DeVito? I am boycotting this movie until they put in Danny DeVito.
I mean, I wasn't going to watch it even with Danny DeVito, but
the only way I was going to watch it was if it had Danny DeVito. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Catwoman now.
dumb.
How's the courthouse in the cutoff area or Ace Chemicals? That's a good question. But yeah, you can...
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, mistakes were made. Zoning issues. But yeah, you can glide around the city, and it's really cool. Let's see here. Oh, and we can do our... I'm going to do the first Riddler trophy right here, right now, because a lot of the stuff that you have from Arkham Asylum is still unlocked. For instance, the remote control batarangs, which get a lot more use thanks to the Riddler stuff.
Solve my riddle.
Can you solve my maze, Superman?
Did you find that easy? You were supposed to. That
Superman might not be able to, Batman did.
You will regret trying to outsmart me. You will solve
Yeah,
my riddles.
I hate this Riddler. They're not riddles. They're still not riddles.
Some of them are actual riddles. He'll like put actual riddles around the city and be like, "Hey, find this Batman-related thing, Batman."
I also like the Riddler because he is just about, like, although he's insane, he realized that he's insane.
No, in this game, in the Arkhamverse, he tries to state that he's not insane, but he clearly is. He's 100% insane.
I'm sure in one of the comics he admits that he's insane. Like, he tries to go straight, and then but then he also tries to commit a crime that doesn't involve riddles, and he still leaves riddles.
Go pay your respects to your parents.
And he's like,
not yet.
Oh god.
Yeah.
They're genuinely crazy.
Listen, Arkham is real bad at mental health care, so...
Yeah. There's actually a comic that that addresses that. So there's one comic called Serious House on Serious Earth, and it's about Joker leads a mass breakout on Arkham, and just to show Batman how fucking awful the conditions at Arkham Asylum are, because the way they try to cure Harvey of his split personality thing is they move him up to having more choices. So instead of like just flipping a coin for 2 choices, they give him a 6-sided dice for 6 choices, and then they like eventually move him up to playing cards. But the thing about that is, it leaves him so broken and unable to make a decision that he just ends up sitting under a desk doing nothing naked because he cannot function without the coin.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I mean, flipping a coin for decisions is not the worst thing in the world anyway.
No.
If you genuinely have 2 choices you can't choose between. Or the old classic dilemma of there are 2 equally good restaurants, equidistant from the how do I decide which one I go to? Because it's better to flip a coin than starve to death.
Yep, because you live in a math problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I always live in math problems.
What do I want to unlock here? Critical strikes.
I love steaks harvested from my spherical frictionless cows.
Yeah. That's what one of the restaurants. That's what one of the restaurants cooks. Perfectly spherical steak.
But yeah, A Serious House on Serious Earth. It's one of those comics where it's really hard for me to recommend because I love the writing in it, but I absolutely detest the art. It is such an ugly comic. I get that it's supposed to be ugly on purpose, but I can't. I read it once, and it was really good, but I will never read it again because it's just so awful to look at.
See also my feelings about people getting angry about me reading the recolored Killing Joke.
But the recolored hating
art.
The recolor is actually better, and
yep.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Ape was really mad at you for that for some reason, and it's like, what? But it's better. Yeah. It's a better art. It's better art.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hey, Joe.
How are you doing, friends?
This place is to get ourselves some respect.
Well, Two-Face is doing a thing.
That's how we get
Two-Face is doing a thing. So, I am playing the Returns version of the game. So there are some texture and lighting differences, and this shot, some of the differences make it for the better, some of it are for the worse. And in this instance where Two-Face is talking to himself and is just flipping between the light and the dark and stuff, that was actually much better in the original because his scarred face was more obscured in the darkness before. I do prefer some of the lighting choices in this one, and I do prefer some of the lighting choices in the original, so it's mostly a wash on which one you would prefer to play, and I'm just playing the PlayStation 4 version because I just like the controller better, to be honest.
It's a better controller.
Yeah.
I have to mention this again, I hate how everyone in this game is super ripped.
It is better. It is better in both the prequel and Arkham Knight, because they no longer make Jim Gordon super duper ripped in either of the games. But in this game, you don't really see Gordon too much, and it's a little better here. They have some more body types. But for the most part, yeah, there's way
everyone's still a bear.
Yeah.
To join with us to
needs
create
more
a
things.
new force in Arkham and take this place for ourselves.
Exciting new opportunity.
For example, I'm not exactly a Batman expert, but I don't think of Two-Face as being buff as hell.
Or you can just leave now. And we will hunt you down.
Depends on which continuity you're going with. In Batman Year One, he was actually fit enough that Gordon thought that he was Batman for a while.
But let's not dwell on the next.
Damn. Apparently one of the reasons everybody was buff in the original Arkham was just because of lighting issues. I don't know how much truth is to that, but that's the reason they gave.
I mean, maybe, but let's put it this way: Gordon is still buff as hell in the remaster.
Like, as in, it was.
What
the
would
light
Two-Face do if his coin landed on the edge and stayed there?
This is my call. You're gonna die here, Batman. Stay still, Batman. We're gonna hurt you, Batfreak.
Paralysis.
Isn't that like what they were saying in the Serious House on Serious Earth? Like, he couldn't even envision a third option.
Yeah. I think he was fine with the 6-sided dice, which is why they moved him onto trading cards. But trading cards, that's 52 options. That's if you don't take out the Jokers, that's 52 options. I'm pretty sure they kept the Joker.
I mean, well, yeah, because
I'm sure they kept the Joker and the rules cards in the game. In the deck.
Yes.
Oh no!
Just for more options.
No. What they need to do, they need to give him just the Joker and just the rules card.
This is gonna hurt.
2 guns, bitch.
Wait, how do you
so that he becomes more chaos rather than good and evil.
And I thought it was cats who have 9 lives.
Oh.
So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that in most iterations it's just his face that has been acided up. So Harvey in the Arkham universe is so dedicated to to the whole split personality thing that he coated the rest of his other half of his body in acid just to make it parallel.
You're right.
And gets custom tailored suits.
Yeah.
Funny.
It looks like weird leather.
What do you need, Mr. Detective?
I mean, to be fair, he always gets custom tailored suits.
Never heard of it.
That's not what I wanted
Yeah,
to
like
hear.
in
What
my
about
favorite,
Strange?
my favorite Batman movie, Batman Forever.
Missing for years, and then is suddenly put in charge of running Arkham City. Rumor has it he's been working with Joker, planning something very special.
I can never remember who's in what Batman. I
Maybe
mean,
that's
not
protocol.
that I've seen them. All I know is Ice Puns.
Oh, that's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's Batman and Robin. That's
the second best Batman.
No, I actually legitimately don't like that one. I love Batman Forever because it hits the right amount of campy idiocy, but Batman and Robin is just straight up bad.
This place is dangerous.
Man, that's quite the ridicule.
See you soon, bats.
It was Joker.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any of the Batman movies beyond Nolan. And also the 1942 serial.
I know, that's your damn fault. You don't have to do that anymore. This has just been regulated. This has just been regulated to streams, so I can just recommend you actually good Batman movies, and you can just watch those instead.
The Batman 66 movie.
Yeah, the Batman 66 movie. Definitely watch that.
That is
I need to watch
in order of Batman theatrical releases.
Now, where did it enter?
So it was 43, not 40. 43, 45, 66.
81? 84?
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
I forget if it was 81 or 84.
Anyway, I do have to briefly mention
89,
that. So, Batman 43, that one, Batman is working for the government.
Heavy
Metal
Users asked an interesting question.
Of course.
Have you ever watched the Batman vs. Dracula?
No.
Okay. Batman is Dracula backwards.
So, working for the government against the Japanese.
Yep.
Does that mean Nemtab is Alucard backwards?
We'll get out of this, and you'll be back.
Do I look scared,
the
Harvey?
43 serial is remarkably racist.
And if the coin says that your time is up,
No, wait, no. Nemtab is Batman backwards. Batman is Dracula backwards. Alucard is Nemtab backwards. But Nemtab is not Alucard backwards because we've already established that Nemtab is Batman backwards. Basically, this isn't commutative.
See, also Batman is terrible in that movie. He is just the worst at fighting. The fight scenes are so bad that there are, throughout the series, various visible jump cuts in fight scenes.
leap year comes and stays. Every 4
these
years.
jump cuts, I can't even imagine.
And 20
Oh, it's drawing. So they got the rights to the character Batman. They did not get the rights to the Batmobile.
No.
So he just drives around in a car.
Wait, did he even have a Batmobile back in the 40s?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh boy, what the heck else? Oh yeah, it has the creepy Robin being his ward thing.
Oh, so this is Calendar Man. If you come visit him on various days of the year, he will tell you a lovely story of a murder that he committed.
Hooray!
Yeah. So
what does the console store your birthday?
No, unfortunately. So he does not. He does not do anything. Well, I think the console does, but there's no way for the game to pull that relevant information. So
let's just drag this electricity around to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's how it works.
It is how it works.
Yes, definitely. Trust us.
Yes. Trust the two electrical engineers in the call. That is how electricity works.
Okay.
Oh yeah, one quick thing about the 43 version, the Batman and Robin's creepy relationship. Like early on, it's implied that Robin or Dick will be going will be accompanying Bruce on his date with his rest.
Of course.
I mean, that happens in Batman 60. That sort of happens in Batman 66 too. There's a scene where like Bruce Wayne's trying to seduce this one woman who's actually just Catwoman, but he doesn't know that. So and they're like watching him through like spy cameras in the Batmobile. But at some point, it starts getting way too saucy. So Dick turns it off. He goes, "I think he should have his privacy for this sort of moment." And Alfred just goes, "Agreed."
No, this is straight up Robin is going to be eating dinner with them on their date.
Oh my god!
I don't understand why they want to fight.
Normal.
Very normal.
Very normal.
43 Batman doesn't have any gadgets. He, at one point, develops photographs, and he traces a call using a giant rotary dial mounted on his wall.
Yes. Yes.
Which he watches spin around.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Who are you?
Too bad about all the racism.
In here, you're nothing. Out there?
Does the spinning rotary dial have a label, though?
Yeah, me too.
That's
Don't
right.
tell me.
Does the spinning rotary dial have a label?
Yeah, that evil son of a
No.
bitch. What the hell did I do?
You obviously know something you
No,
should.
66.
Try to figure out what that is and stay out of sight.
Batman in the 60s perfectly captures how I act with my labeling maker.
Yes, I know you have a labeling device, don't you?
It's a good thing.
That's fair.
Maker.
Have you seen how I store my capacitors? I made like at least 18 labels for that.
You need to take lots of photos of all your labels.
I should.
Let's go say just that scene from
Put it in the
Simpsons.
Discord.
Which is always a scene from Simpsons.
Bat shark repellent. Aw.
Bat shark repellent.
Everybody remembers the Bat Shark repellent.
Bat shark repellent is the best part of a really good movie.
Oh right, in the 40s Batman just murders people.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's what 40s Batman did in the comics.
Yep.
I mean, he's pretty
He just had a gun.
Yeah, like Batman was just a guy who dressed up like a bat, solved crimes, and then when he figured out who did the crime, he went and shot them dead with a gun.
Yeah.
That was Golden Age Batman.
At one point, one of his CEOs, they just decided to not care about the actual plot that's ongoing, just, hey, the US government sent us this mission we have to do.
Fantastic.
And the main villain just figures out Batman is Bruce Wayne just because, well, obviously it's Bruce Wayne.
I mean,
who else was wealthy in the 1940s?
Like, there's no unmask, it's just like, oh no, it's obviously him. Like, who else could it be?
The world's greatest detective.
He caught it! What? What the? This guy caught it!
I have been watching you.
He caught it!
To see if you were ready.
He caught it! Who are you, man?
Nice.
You caught it! What the fuck?
Can I have my Batarang back, please?
Please, I need that. It's expensive.
I have one of those.
That is actually something I do with the kids at work so often because they will just run off with balls or whatever. So I just go up to them and ask them, can we have our ball back, please?
I want to get that before I fight a certain guy. Alright.
I remember that guy because I only saw the one of them, and then I never saw him again, and then I didn't care.
Oh yeah. No, he's got a whole side quest in both this game and in Arkham Knight.
Character bio unlocked. Unknown.
Oh no.
Unknown character bio, yeah.
Okay, there's some stuff I can do over here. Is this where the Monarch Theater is?
He's a very rich man who persecutes people with mental illness.
I mean, which criminals is he actually going after? Is he going after people who commit tax fraud? No.
No, he's going after the street thugs who look, listen, they're either poor or they're mentally ill. He never goes after the rich guys.
I mean, the Penguin is quite rich and also sane.
I guess, but that's like the exception.
So there's the Penguin and there's everybody else.
There's the Penguin and then there's literally
Hugo
everybody
Strange
else.
is probably quite rich. I don't know, Hugo Strange might be quite rich. I don't
It depends on which continuity you're going with, because like there's some point where he's like trying to auction off Batman's identity for money. So there's that. And then all the villains are like, hey, we're just gonna pull all of our money together, and we're gonna all buy it for you at the same time. You can just tell us all. And he's like, haha, great, more money for me. Anyway, we can come back here and we can see this.
Oh, great! It's that segment that it got repeated for, what was it, Arkham Knight? Yeah, Arkham Knight.
No, Arkham Origins.
Oh, I see. How are those chalk outlines still there?
Because there's actually a thing here. There's actually a thing here that might actually explain that. Because there's some flowers here that says it will end where it began, Hugo Strange, and then there's a tape here that you can listen to.
Oh.
And I'm guessing Hugo Strange just drew the chalk outlines because he knows who Batman is.
Hey, you know.
Yes, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Parents died.
That outfit help bury your feelings.
Maybe he did them in paint just so they'd stay there longer.
Maybe.
Oh, you are a truly extraordinary specimen.
Press X to pay respect.
Hugo seems like quite a hands-on guy. I think he could have painted the outlines himself. Sure.
Yeah. However, there is absolutely no reason why why the chalk outlines are still there in Arkham Origins. Like what? Because Arkham Origins, half the game takes place in this district before it becomes Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, rather. Yeah. So, so you can see a bunch of stuff before, like, the earthquake hit and, like, all how it is before it's all Arkhamized. But for some reason, if you go back there to see the death place of Batman's parents, the chalk outlines are still there despite the murder taking place like 18 years ago. What the fuck?
Well, also the fact that you don't actually outline bodies in chalk.
Yep.
Yeah.
That ruins the crime scene. Don't do that.
I mean, either way, like, the outlines are still there. It's like there's no reason for them to still be there.
It's traditional. I mean, we've seen the Naked Gun. Is it one of the Naked Guns? I don't know which one. Where they draw the choke light line on the water. They just have there's some water with a choke light line on it. And I think Terry Pratchett makes a very similar joke in Men at Arms. It's like, there are a few rivers in the world where you can draw a chalk outline on the water, but the Yank is one of them.
Yeah, it was. I know. Watching this is a big enough nerd to have also watched that Wired video of a crime scene analyst watching TV and reviewing it.
I like the.
Oh, you just missed that last one.
YouTube video, like the YouTube series of that lawyer who analyzes crime, like courtroom scenes in movies and gives them grades. For some reason, Liar Liar got a B+, which means it is only a little less accurate than Better Call Saul, which got an A-. Which no, I'm pretty sure Liar Liar is a lot less accurate than fucking Better Call Saul.
Yeah, many videos like that. I particularly like the accent guy.
You cold?
Hey, should we be doing that for Electro Boom?
No.
Just F all around. F.
Yeah, at least no one knows how electricity works.
Press F to pay respects.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, there we go.
How many cases does Liar Liar show? Just the one. But but it's like so completely fucking out there and goofy and ridiculous, and like all he does in that thing is like point out inaccuracies, and he's like, well, I'm gonna give it a B- or B+, something like that.
Listen, it's fine.
And meanwhile, he had nothing but praise for Better Call Saul, and it's like, yeah, A-.
Good question. I don't know. So my brain has just been taken over by that one joke someone made. But today we are gathered here to press F and pay respects. But from tomorrow we must press W and move forward.
Oh, that's so awful. Why did I laugh at that? Oh, I feel bad for laughing at that.
I know, that rules.
That's like a fucking joke you would read in fucking Control-Alt-Delete.
Kinda.
Or Big Bang
God
Theory.
His ways. Sometimes he comes in at an angle. So.
Oh, no, you gotta strafe diagonally. You gotta turn your body to 45 degrees and hold down W and S at the same time. W and D at the same time.
Sometimes God comes to you in the form of the cyber demon, and you just have to shoot him until he dies. To be fair to that, for that particular scene, that is from an April Fool's segment of an April Fool's issue of that magazine, so it is not actual advice.
It works though.
It does.
How many of these things do you have to put sticky spray on anyway?
3, because that's the maximum you have to do, and then you have to hit a 4th one with Batarang.
Just do them all at once, is that the idea?
Yeah, you have to hit them all within a short time frame, so you can't just like run around and Batarang them all.
So you spray them and then you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
You've beaten my physical challenge.
You've solved my explosive riddle!
Yeah, I mean, I think it is awful nice for Riddler to give the double deal option.
The physical challenge.
Of doing the physical challenge instead of answering the riddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Batman's just dumb as shit.
So, when do you get the, what do they call it, the catapult? That thing.
Oh, I can do that
I
in
guess we're doing the
little
same
bit.
deal
How
here.
many trophies did this game have? Well, here's the thing. There are 440 Riddler challenges. Some of them are trophies, some of them are actual riddles, some of them are, like, just do various combat things. But, you have to do 400 of them in order to do all the Riddler stuff, and 40 of them are Catwoman. So Batman has exactly 400. So if you didn't have the Catwoman DLC when this game first came out, because that was just stuff that was an optional DLC that came for free if you bought the game new, then you would have to do literally every single solitary Batman challenge. Which I did anyway, because I'm fucking crazy.
Next thing you know, Batman will be coming after you.
Yep.
Yeah, so right now you're just not even beating up guys who are doing anything.
Yeah, they were just standing around.
Yeah. Oh, I can
loitering
level up.
without scent.
Let's see. Multi-ground takedown. I'm gonna go with the combo boost.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's particularly good medical attention within Arkham City. So
I mean, no, we are actually going to the place where medical attention is given.
Oh,
listen. If he doesn't see it, it's not a murder.
Exactly.
Let the lady go, Bat Freak, or these people all get a bullet in their head.
Coming through, B-Man. Ouch.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of this game, is that you get to fucking just like grab Harley Quinn and just like, no, stop, you're awful at fighting.
Slam, nope.
I hate Harley Quinn in this entire series except for Origins. And the only reason I don't hate her in Origins is because she's not wearing some fucking Hot Topic reject outfit that you can...
I mean, I was thinking that would be the reason. Not that I know what Harley Quinn looks like in Origins.
Listen, everyone loves leather.
In Origins, she isn't Harley Quinn yet, so she just looks like a doctor.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. She has a literal doctorate.
Yeah.
Attacking armed thugs head on.
Which some people try to suggest that she slept her way to get to because she's such an idiot. But no, like it's been retconned to hell and back that
she just got driven mad by the Joker.
Yeah.
That's unlike any Harley Quinn with screechy voice.
Keep it together. He's ours.
Which is like all of them.
That's how she started.
Just give her, just make her look like she does in the cartoon.
That's right. That's exactly what he does.
I said stay calm. I gotta
He invented
What's he gonna
skin tight bodysuit.
Throw a smoke bomb,
Sure.
break your face.
I don't know.
She actually, you can
It's
actually see
stylish.
her original outfit in Arkham Knight. There's a DLC that's like stars Batgirl that takes place back when Harley was in her original outfit. So it looks really weird when it's true to life and wet.
That's why you don't make it true to life.
Yeah.
You do the Spider-Man thing of just having that costume be two-dimensional.
Yeah, that is such a good thing in that Spider-Man game. That 2D costume. That should totally be an option in this game.
Actually?
Do we shoot on 3?
Oh.
Yes, on 3.
Metal Gear.
1, 2, 3.
So if you sit there long enough, they will actually start shooting you.
Good.
Okay.
Let's keep it.
Yes, I'm free.
But yeah, one of the alternate costumes in this game is the Batman animated series outfit, and it is complete with cell shading and everything. It's not as good as the Spider-Man one, but it's still like you can still wear it. You can't wear it in New Game, but you can wear it in like New Game Plus and the challenge maps. So.
Okay, well you know.
I'll show it off before we end the stream if you guys remind me.
Okay.
What superhero costumes don't look weird? Probably the costumes where the costume is just a pair of pants.
I mean, yeah, the Incredible Hulk's costume. Look weird.
Quote unquote costume.
I can get behind those two.
No, those pants were made special.
Yeah, that purple underwear is very stylish.
Hulk's costume is just him big.
Also his purple underwear. Don't forget, you can't forget his purple underwear.
You're safe. Stay quiet. That idiot thinks he's safe in the confessional.
For clarity, his trousers.
For me to get in behind him.
So the stealth in this game is a lot better because you get a lot more options. But I'm still really bad at stealth in this game. So probably because it is a lot better and a lot deeper that I'm much worse at it.
Yo, Batman, thanks for the help.
Yo, Batman, thanks for the help. Alright, so this guy's going to be walking over here.
What happened?
Batman will knock you all down.
He's a doctor.
Was he attacked?
No.
It's fine.
It's terrible, really.
If he doesn't see it, it's not a crime.
I think it was too much for him.
It's not murder.
We didn't realize he was losing it. And he,
I mean,
if they die in the hospital directly due to me, it's the hospital's fault.
Anesthetics mostly.
Listen, when Batman walked away, he was still technically alive. What happens then is after that is his problem.
Exactly.
His face was missing.
You know,
wrapped him up and sedated.
if you die in the hospital, you die in real life.
Oh no!
Yeah, Batman has that same thing, like how people don't technically die in Disney parks. They cut it away and declare dead elsewhere.
Damn. He's really into that brick.
It's an organ transplant thing. Yeah. It's a cooler for organ transplants, and this guy, he'll come back into relevance in, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, they'll take the bandages off, and he'll be the boss from Saints Row 2.
Oh no.
The gunshot came from the bell tower.
And yeah, I've in the past Batman videos pointed out multiple times the whole thing that being knocked unconscious, like in a movie, means you're probably dead or severely brain damaged.
Yeah, it's like if you're unconscious for more than 2 minutes, that's when shit starts happening to your brain.
The gunshot came from the bell
I
tower.
think it's 2 minutes.
To find a way up there.
I mean, yeah, being like actually knocked out, you're out for a second or two.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a thing. Here's a weird thing with the HD remaster. Aaron Cash's head, where his hair should be, is just a textureless black void.
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
Goes down the asylum. It turned out there wasn't much work for an ex-security guard.
It does have lighting.
It has,
have lighting.
It has lighting, but it doesn't have any textures.
There wasn't your fault. What was Harley Quinn?
I kind of wish it didn't have lighting. It was just Phantom Black.
Took something up the tower that
That
went up the staircase.
that would be cool.
Wait.
He just uses a lot of product, a lot of hairspray.
Aaron Cash and his Phantom Black hair.
About needing her to fix up the Joker.
Maybe it's just really, really matte.
Phantom General makes a very good point. The boss in Saints Row 2 is basically a Batman villain.
He basically is, yeah.
Her name's Stacy Baker. She's one of the good ones.
Pretty much everyone in that game is a Batman villain.
Here's a fucking thing. In a world filled with, like, top-of-the-line cybernetics and, you know, like, supervillains who are, like, mostly robots,
Cash has
why
a hook
the
hand.
fuck does he have a hook hand?
Because he wants it.
Why doesn't he have a robot hand? They're cheap. You know Batman. You can afford a robot hand if you just go like, hey, Batman, can you please build me a robot hand? What?
I think he just likes looking like a pirate.
Also, I mean, I've typed it in chat anyway, but I just had a very interesting revelation. Does that mean they make Dane Vogel Bruce Wayne?
Dane Vogel... Actually, yeah. Dane Vogel is definitely Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
He's everything about why Bruce Wayne is a tit.
Honestly, why doesn't Oracle have some exoskeleton? Actually, in Injustice, Oracle gets Lex Luthor's help to have an experimental medical procedure done so that she can stand and walk around. So it is possible to fix Oracle. Batman just elects not to.
Oh boy.
Listen, you can walk. Just once you spend all that money on a wheelchair, it seems a waste.
Look who it is. I haven't seen you for...
We gotta install microwave ovens, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move these refrigerators. We gotta move these color TVs.
Hurry up now. Clock's ticking.
That sure is a song.
Yes, it is.
4,
Well, it does.
3, 2,
5, 4,
Wait.
3.
Oh, and they just give you the tooltip.
Yeah.
They always give you the tooltip.
we both know how this is going to turn out.
LNXX, come on! Is what the game is saying to you right now.
Sometimes I wonder if all this
Oh, I see.
with one of us looking down at the other's corpse, trying to
Joker
work out
discovers
what
he
to do
can't
next.
actually kill
The
Batman.
only question is, whose body will it be? I know who I'm rooting for.
What do we do now?
Now get out of there now, or you'll ruin everything.
If you stay in there much longer than I did, the tower will explode with you still in it, and you will die.
I've got a lock on the signal used to remotely control the sniper rifle.
And that's the one time you can get to the overworld from an inside locale, if I recall correctly. They wanted to do a lot of this with Arkham Knight. Like that was like the big thing that they were bragging about with that game.
Yeah. Let's see. There's some. Oh, there's some question marks over there that I can do. I think.
Do you really think Batman blew up the church? Yeah. I mean, he was the last one in. Next thing it's on.
So yeah. Flying in this game is really cool, or gliding anyway. It's not actually flying. There's a bunch of stuff that you can do so you basically never lose any altitude, and you can basically go from one end of the map to the other without ever touching the ground in only a couple of minutes. Because the overworld in this game is actually really small, but I appreciate a small overworld because it means I don't have to take forever to fucking travel everywhere.
Isn't this the same puzzle you solved previously?
Yeah, now do it again.
It's kind of the same as the previous thing, but there's a twist because you saw that there were more question marks up there. So now we have to. So yeah, we have to come down here, spray those, then come up here.
So try to figure out what unit this is measuring strength in.
This puzzle is twice as fiendish as the last puzzle.
I don't remember.
That's about
Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, probably microvolts. Oh no, wait, this is America, so millivolts.
No, that's always been a muse. I don't know what.
Oh, it's decibel microvolts then.
No, it's not a thing.
It's how we do it in Europe. Sorry. Like, back when I had to learn how to calculate antenna systems, television antenna systems, that's how we did it, decibel and microvolts.
So that's presumably decibels multiplied by microvolts, in the same way that you have kilowatt hours or light years.
Not quite. It's decibels, they're weird.
That's true, decibels are pretty weird.
For that should just a volt, because you're not measuring anything right now. And also technically kilowatt hours is watt dot h.
What? Sorry.
What?
There's technically a dot in the notation.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember how to do the slide. Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah, privately owned prisons. Why does? Well, I mean, there is a state-owned prison in Gotham. It's Black.
Actually, Blackgate has been shut down. Both Blackgate and Arkham Asylum have been shut down in in favor of Arkham City, where they just send everybody who's ever broken a law ever.
Oh boy.
Because who doesn't like Escape from New York?
There are reasons behind why the main villain is doing this. I'm gonna put it politely.
Batman.
I'm gonna put it politely. The story of this game is hot garbage and really bad.
Huh?
Like this is easily the worst Batman Arkham story, and that's saying something because Arkham Asylum basically didn't have a story.
You were right. It's Batman.
The Joker fucks with that. That's all the story you really need.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like these games rarely ever depend on having a story so much as they depend on having a mood. The mood piece. The mood is angry at criminals.
Quit getting mad at video games. Quit getting mad at criminals. Ouch. Phantom General 2000 makes a good point. There are not enough owls in this city.
No, they got chased out by the bats.
Owls and bats get along. Okay, I imagine.
Not in this hellscape.
Get it, bud.
Oh, it's time for the thing that makes gliding in this game actually work.
Yep. In just a second, I'm gonna go say hi to an old friend of ours. Remember this guy?
Toys.
Remember this guy? This guy? Last time we saw him, we kind of ran him over with our car.
He was trying to murder.
Oh, hey, babe.
See me, Batman? A little. Last time I saw you, you were wrapped around the hood of my car.
You knew it would not kill me.
I wasn't trying to. I'm in no mood for a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, Bane's sane as well, pretty much, isn't he? Is he the other
he's pretty sane, I would think.
He's addicted to super steroids.
He is addicted to super steroids, there is that.
Too much.
Yeah, he's going to crisp and law.
But he is, like, part of his whole thing in, like...
that he's super smart and super strong, yeah.
Yeah, and he's an excellent strategist.
I'm taking you down too. We find Titan containers.
As evidenced by the fact he likes pro wrestling.
Of course.
Also, he seems pretty.
I'm pretty sure that most of the smartest people I know like pro wrestling.
We take 6 each, and we meet back here.
6 each.
Something I'm just now noticing.
Isn't a good day to lie to me, Bane.
Why don't Bane got no nipples?
They're underneath his straps, maybe.
I think I see them. I see his right one.
Maybe it's the steroid abuse.
No, that does the opposite thing.
It makes him super big.
And also lactate.
Super nipply.
Yeah, with your body tends to turn excess testosterone into estrogen.
Ah. Drugs ate his nipples away. I like that explanation a lot better, actually.
Like why the big roidy fucks take estrogen blockers.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go do some stuff that will teach us how to do all this gliding that I know how to do already.
That's the other thing about being a wrestling fan. You learn a lot about
I completely missed all of that conversation, but I like Bane is just hanging out in a room quietly.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a dog in this fight.
Hey, what's up, man?
Axel, the nipples are the only thing that stay the same size. You can't see them anymore.
I have a story about this game.
Okay.
So, basically...
Oh god, can you solve my base, Superman?
Anyway, go on, Joe.
I saw this, and I figured that, oh, it's just a side quest. And then I did the entire game without the
booster? Yeah, the boost.
Yeah.
The boost.
Yeah. And then like the entire game, I actually absolutely hated going between points. Like, I hate going in. I hate playing open world games in general, especially if like the open world is just a level select. And without this, it was miserable. And then I figured, hey, it's an open world game, might as well do cleanup. And then I became angry.
What about the crew? Greatest open world game.
Is this a Riddler puzzle?
No, this isn't a Riddler thing. This is just a thing that Bruce Wayne has decided to do around the city, and then.
Can I solve my maze, Superman?
Yes, exactly. Bruce Wayne is simultaneously Superman and Lex Luthor.
Listen, the money is display.
And he's also Dane Vogel. Established that.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, this is completely framed as a side thing.
It really is framed as a side thing. And so, like, I can understand why people wouldn't do it and then just be like, wow, traversing the city is really terrible, when actually it's super fun with the when you get the options unlocked. I really enjoyed. I actually enjoyed traversing the city because it only unlike a game where like Watch Dogs, where it would take like 20 minutes to go from one end of the map to the other, you can do this one in like 2.
It does seem like, from what I've seen so far, your ability to just get around the place reasonably quickly is quite cool.
Yeah.
All this,
yeah.
Flying.
You have no clue how much freaking driving I edited out of Watch Dogs.
I think I
believe it.
do. Because I've played open world games before.
Like, you can exaggerate all you want and I'll still believe it.
Yeah, Watch Dogs sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be The Witness, where your travel options are walking. You might be able to run. I can't remember if you can run.
You do
one of that. And just a really slow, relaxing boat ride.
See, like, Watch Dogs 2 is better traversal because it's actually fun to play.
Well, The Witness is fun to play.
Yeah, The Witness is fine.
I've never played The
But
Witness.
then you need to like puzzle games.
I like the actual puzzles. I want to ignore literally everything else contained in that game.
I think I need the grapnel boost.
I quite like the other puzzles. It's alright.
Okay, so
I've done enough training.
the dialogue here says, "I need the grapnel boost," and Alfred's like, "But it's still in the prototype stage. It's not ready to work." And he's like, Batman's like, "I've done enough training. I'm ready." It's like, but that's not the thing we were arguing about, Bruce. What? Bruce, no, the device is literally not ready. It might pull your shoulder out of its socket. I've done enough training.
He's ready to have his shoulder pulled out of his socket. He's prepared for that. He's Batman.
Yep, Watch Dogs 2 is great. I have one major flaw with it.
Is it writing?
Yeah, in a roundabout way, I suppose.
Okay.
Is it that the
kinda
main
wanna try
character
Watch
and his
Dogs
boyfriend aren't actually main character and aren't actually boyfriends?
Yes.
That's completely fair.
Like, I'm gonna have to fucking actually do some piece to show you I'm not crazy. And they were laying down some subtext, but yeah.
It's always subtext, and that's the worst part.
Oh, I remember some of the Riddler the other Riddler thing I was forgetting about now. Destructibles. So there's some balloons that you can destroy, and if I turn on Detective Vision, there are security cameras all around the city that you can destroy. And those count as Riddler trophies for some reason. Riddler's like, yeah, I got really fucking lazy, so just destroy all these cameras that these other guys set up. These other guys set them up. I didn't set them up, but destroy them anyway, as a riddle.
I like the idea. I like the. Does the Riddler actually say that he got lazy?
No.
Ah.
Well, he was also kind of like that about the Joker's fancy teeth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Joker's fancy teeth aren't his either.
Fancy teeth.
Riddle me piss, Batman.
I get it, because he said piss instead of this. Oh.
That was way funnier than it had any right to be.
You see, it's a nested joke when I'm talking about the my brother, and me segment where we read shitty riddles to each other.
Oh, I've never I actually don't listen to my brother and me.
Okay, listen, here is a riddle. Many-man Scud Thumper, maker of worn wood, shrub ruster, sky mocker, rave, portly pusher, wind slave. What am I?
What?
Plastic bag.
Could you write that down for me, please?
Yeah, I'll put it in Twitch chat if you know the answer because you listen to a podcast. Don't say it.
I'm gonna repeat plastic bag. That's totally it.
Many man. Scud Thumper, maker of worn wood, Shrubbuster, Skymarker, Rave, Portly Pusher, Windslave. What am I?
What the fuck? No! That's not a real riddle, you shut up!
Maker of worn
You know a bow tie?
I see you're too scared to face.
No, the ocean.
Wood.
What? 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 No. What? You explain that logic right now.
I don't fucking know.
Person. Who, no, I wasn't talking to you. I was saying person who made that riddle. You tell me that logic behind that right now, young person.
Yeah, so just imagine the Riddler reading out these caliber riddles to Batman.
I mean, that's basically what he does.
Here's another one. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, then down did come. Hickory dickory dock. What am I?
A penis?
The clock struck one.
Okay, again, let me put this in text format.
Riddle me this, Shovel Knight.
Riddle me piss.
Great.
Any guesses?
The mouse ran off the clock struck one, then down did come.
Are you a duck? Ducks have down.
Ducks? Yes, ducks do have down.
No, dumbasses. The guillotine.
What? 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 The shit are these people who make riddles on?
Mice don't run up guillotines.
Riddles.com is amazing.
I mean, it is, but it's usually the mouse ran down, then down did come.
That was a nursery rhyme.
Like,
it is,
down did come,
but
that is definitely ahead.
It is a nursery rhyme, except instead of then down did come, it's the mouse ran down.
Clock struck one, then down he run, hickory dickory dock, yeah.
The execution was scheduled for 1 PM, I guess.
There we go. Here we go. I've got this. So, one of the Riddler challenges, quote-unquote, one of the Riddler, quote-unquote, riddles is to just glide for a certain amount without using the boost, and then to glide for a certain amount using the boost. So, yep. But, like, it's easy to do.
That's what you're doing.
It's easy to do both of them without the boost if you know what you're doing. But, I mean...
Retastical. Here's a riddle! Fuck you, what am I?
Blued?
Sorry, I don't know.
I mean, that's my only answer.
Oh, actually, it's you. Lord Tyrion's reply, the Riddler?
Abraham Lincoln. Oh, okay. Did I not get it? Did I not get it? Hold on.
You got the one without the boost.
Ah, dang it! Yeah. Oh, there's one for dude, vertical dive for 50 meters. I can do that real quick.
Oh, he's climbing a really tall building.
There's
that's right. I do remember a whole lot of the military going, we see Batman. Are you going to do anything? No. But we see him.
No. Why Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, the boost one didn't unlock until after you finished the first glide. I thought you could just do them both at the same time. Okay. Let's just do this then. Let's just fly around the city.
I mean, just fly around the city. Why not? Yeah, be the bat. Fly around the city. Sounds like a good time.
It's fine. Not like Batman has anything important to do right now.
Yeah, no, it's not like he has a mystery to solve under a time limit of 10 hours or something. That is not real time. You can spend 14 hours doing everything under the sun, and it's still like, Protocol 10 will commence in 5 hours. I'm just really bad at telling time. It's like that. It's like that one joke in goddamn Dragon Ball Z Abridged series. This planet's going to explode in I don't know, 5 minutes. Do you even know what a minute is? I don't think you do.
I remember, like,
is
the first Metal Gear Solid actually has a pretty tight time frame. I think it's about, like, after you do the first map, it's, you got 18 hours. And I actually got so bored one time that I let it run down the clock, and nothing happened.
Yeah, you can... Have I still not unlocked the,
And of course, Ghost Trick has a fairly flexible sense of how long 4 minutes is.
Oh, Tyrion, you can get 10+ hours a night. I'm gonna guess, like, in deep winter New York, why not?
Sure.
Oh! I did a grapnel boost takedown by accident while I was trying to do this other thing, which I still don't think I've done.
Cool.
No, I have not. Oh, well. Whatever. I can do some things off screen. Some of the more boring stuff off screen. Let's go over here and do that vertical dive for 50 meters, because this is like one of the few places that you can do it at.
I mean, right now where I'm right now in the UK, Lord Tyrion, there's 10+ hours of night.
Yeah. Like, currently, I'm getting 11 hours of night.
I'm getting 20!
That's because you live in
Iceland.
Yeah.
65 degrees north.
You know, that's only, like, proper night. Sunset's like 4:30 right now.
Yeah, 4:30. Sounds about
Yeah, we're
right.
talking about that. No sun at all.
Yeah, like, according to
proper night.
I'm getting 23 hours. No, 19 hours and 48 minutes.
It's proper dark at 6 o'clock, and
yeah,
it gets light again at 6 o'clock. It's 12. It's winter, and we are above 45 degrees. Like, I live at 51 degrees north.
Yeah,
so wait, I forget. Does this game actually have...
This game
isn't
what?
that far north.
Does it have snow?
Oh yeah,
I
it
mean,
has
like,
snow.
The UK isn't.
Yeah.
It's literally snowing right now.
Yeah.
And that's just constantly ash.
I live at 51 degrees north, and that's not even that far north.
Yeah.
I don't know how far degrees-wise I live, but like it still gets dark around here. It's still getting dark around here at like 4:30, so it's still.
It's December.
Yeah, this game canonically takes place in December.
Yeah.
Just with all the Christmas trees. Batman Arkham City is a Christmas movie.
No, I think this is closer to I think this is closer to. It's in January sometime, because the Arkham Knight takes place 9 months later, and it's set on Halloween Day. So,
Ghost Trick is also
here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. There is a Christmas Christmas-based Arkham game in the form of Arkham Origins. Because Arkham Origins was just basically trying to fucking do everything Arkham City was doing, but worse.
And at Christmas.
So apparently Baltimore is 39 degrees north.
Okay. I live around the same latitude as Baltimore. I don't live like I live like an hour and a half away from Baltimore, but it's still
on the same latitude.
It's still relatively close to the same latitude.
Yeah.
Why that phone ring?
Because Victor Zaz is calling it, and he basically murders people who try to answer the phones. So we're gonna hunt him down and take care of that.
Do you recognize my voice?
Victor Zaz.
Ah, you tried to answer the phone. Bang.
I'm so happy you remember me. I'll never forget you.
I enjoyed Origins, but I need to play it. Okay, here's the thing about Origins.
In the flesh. No, you're not. You're on the other end of a phone, you twat.
Batman Arkham Origins is a perfectly fine video game. However, when compared to the rest of the Arkham series, it is not very good.
Damn.
Apologies for gender insult.
JC Batman in the flesh.
See if I can do this. Okay. My thing about Arkham Origins is that it was basically trying to be Arkham City, but it wasn't being made by the same people, so it wasn't as polished because they were busy working on Arkham Knight, and WB just wanted a quick cash grab in order to fill in the 4-year gap between Arkham City and Arkham Knight. So they made Arkham. So they got another company to do Arkham Origins, and it was not great.
Wait. Arkham Origins is between Arkham City and Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
thought it was a prequel.
It is a prequel.
But also a sequel.
No. It was just made after Arkham City.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, what in order to fill the 4-year-long gap in real life time, mind you.
Oh right. Okay.
For between Arkham City and Arkham Knight, they had another company make Arkham Origins.
Yeah. The B team.
Yeah. Essentially the B team, yes. Which is why I'm playing this one and not Arkham Origins first, because I want to because I like playing games on stream in order that they released, because that way you can see the game.
Just say release order.
Yeah, in release order, because hey, guess what I did not do for the Ratchet and Clank LPs, and man, guess what a confusing fucking mishmash of wildly varying quality those LPs are. And anybody who watches them in order is gonna be like, oh wow, Tools of Destruction is way worse than all the other ones. Why?
So where'd they take her? I LP'd Advance Wars 2 before Advance Wars 1. And I think Advance Wars 1 is probably a better LP because I did it second.
And here's the thing, that's why I did God of War 1, was because eventually I wanted to do God of War 3, which is the one I really wanted to LP, but it makes without the context of the other two, it makes no fucking sense about why Kratos is such an angry boy.
Why so angry?
We wouldn't understand why we dislike Kratos so much.
Yeah. But I will say this.
Why so serious?
Here's the thing though, Kratos is really good in the new game. He's really fucking good. They explore why he was such a terrible character before, and how they've gone through great lengths to actually fix him being a terrible character. It's actually really surprising how much It's really surprising how much I actually liked Kratos in the new game.
I hope his new voice actor is good and his suit is good too.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about the child.
You mean the child that is actually Loki?
The boy.
Yeah. Boy. I'm nervous about the boy.
I'm mad about the boy.
exactly mad about you?
I'm mad about thinking.
Damn it. Okay. This one's got a really tight window of stuff to do this in.
Oh, that sequence in the Pokemon the Sonic Unleashed LP, where they're in that final daytime level, the regular daytime levels. So like everybody becomes about thinking.
And it's just doing
Pro
the
thinkers
leftmost
only.
one lasts because it takes more time.
Or I can do it the way I did it. Ha! Yes, got it. I think you're just supposed to throw a normal batarang through the last one to get that one, but screw it. I already had.
You target it.
Quickfire ring at the quickfire ring at the middle one, but whatever. Oh wait! Oh, the phone's ringing. Phone's ringing. Hey, the phone's ringing.
No.
I got a phone and it's ringing. Ringing phone.
It's the freaking bat.
Oh, I thought you had one in real life.
The guy on the other end will be asking you to solve this jugs of water puzzle before the bomb explodes. I love that Die Hard Adventures had the balls to put that puzzle in
salvation. You've been killing.
The worst part is
that children's math.
And every time I watch it, I have to solve the puzzle myself before they do.
Yeah, like the best part is they never show you the solution. Also, recent activity, nice.
It's easy.
If you hurt them, Zaz, I will hunt
you. Pour a big one into a small one. Use the water left from the big one. That's always how most puzzles work.
Let me tell you about the Tower of Hanoi.
Oh, I love the Tower of Hanoi.
It's not even a puzzle.
I love variations on that puzzle.
I had to solve that puzzle with a robot.
My favorite one is the one where you have the disc into, like, you color the disc alternately red and blue, and you just have one peg with all the red discs on and one peg with all the blue discs on, and you have to get them swapped over. That's a good puzzle.
And I mean, solving a Tower of Hanoi puzzle is basically just a sorting algorithm, so...
Yeah, but it's fun, and if you draw out the network diagram for it, you get the Sierpinski gasket. That's pretty wonderful.
Meanwhile, I'm terrible at it, so I just look up solutions when video games force me to do them.
Boring.
It's how to do a bubble sort, and
Oh man, I got through a test on the bubble sort. Man, that's been a while.
So yeah, the thing about Zaz is he'll call a random phone somewhere on the map, and you have a certain amount of time to get to it. So
I drew a Sierpinski.
And then when you get here, he starts telling you his backstory, and you have to trace his call. And eventually, like if you fuck this up so hard, Batman is if you fuck this up so hard that he goes through his entire backstory over the course of several calls, Batman's just like, yeah, whatever, I just traced it, whatever, I'm going to go there now, bye. So eventually, you'll always find his location, but it's faster to do it by tracing the call.
Batman gets bored.
Yep.
I did this.
I had no idea how I could save these people from the relentless misery of their existence.
Man, I wish I had my own telephone relay fastened to a drone.
Well, why can't I just open this at 100%?
And my only question is, where does this guy get just all
his wonderful toys?
How do we always know about a movie's the fucking phone number of a payphone?
I mean, where does Batman get all his wonderful toys?
Money. He has money.
He has money. He's rich.
That's true.
I mean,
I was just quoting the Joker.
But,
wait, what?
I don't know how you could get the number of a payphone, but I always assumed that, like, the number would be fastened somewhere to the payphone.
A lot of payphones don't even let you call them.
That's another thing.
I mean, what you do is, right, you get a ghost, and you tell the ghost to go through the phone lines and find the number of all these different locations.
I guess back in the phone freaking days, you can also set people's home phones to be payphones.
Oh, the ghost... Only certain ghosts can travel through the phone lines, so you have to get one of those.
That sounds like a real trick.
It's me, of course it's a ghost trick reference.
I've never.
I thought it'd be a reference to trains.
I've actually never played Ghost Trick.
You should play Ghost Trick.
It's good. When have I ever recommended a bad game?
This is true. This is no, like, legit. He only recommends like games that he legitimately enjoys and thinks are good. Unlike some people I know in Hank who will be like, "Yeah, you should play this. It sucks, but whatever."
Yeah, I'd like to think I only games.
Shut up.
No, like, oh god, Crow especially.
To be fair, Crow is the person that you're referencing. They're recommending games that are artistically interesting.
Yeah, Crow.
Crow just
like,
ignores opinions.
Yeah, Crow especially
is good
like...
and artistically interesting. So.
Oh, that's right. I need that shock power up before I can do this one. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, what? There's no fucking free-floating electrical arcs to throw your batarang through.
No.
Damn smokes. Just pick up some of the electricity.
I couldn't find any. Please.
Yeah, pick up
wow.
I don't see anyone else here.
Solve my riddle.
So I guess you're the one who's gonna start her. Oh, please no.
Play DDR, Batman.
Enjoy this.
Oh no!
What?
Does the Riddler ever ask you to play whack-a-mole at any point?
I just had to sit there. I just had to sit there and mouth along the speed of the things for a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, so this is just like running through the engine.
Yeah.
You know, can't make these puzzles too hard.
It's not even a puzzle.
We'll never get them. I know.
Oh, hey.
He's battering.
Cell phone.
I'm muted.
I'm gonna crack open the crate and drink the tank myself.
But these camera angles on the batarangs, like when you do a particularly good shot, they just remind me of how a game called Heat Seeker, which is an off-brand Ace Combat, and like the main selling point is that they like if you do a cool kill, that they zoom in on the plane you killed, and you can watch it explode.
Oh man, like Ace Combat Assault Horizon, the bad one.
Yeah, except like 5 years earlier. Heatseeker is adequate. It came out during an Ace Combat drought.
Unlike Assault Horizon.
Actually, yes. Yes. I'm so sorry. I wish I could recommend that game, especially since it's the first Ace Combat on PC, but no.
Don't play it.
Don't play it.
Wait for Ace Combat 7.
Meters to the Joker.
What is that game? Ace Combat Infinity, the weird Japanese MMO one?
Online, so don't play that, but Ace Combat 7 is coming.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I've never played an Ace Combat before, so if I hear 7's good, I might pick that up.
I'm into the arcadey dogfight genre enough that I have bought and played both Hawks games.
Oh! I'm so sorry!
Ooh.
I played the first Hawks, and that convinced me not to get the second Hawks.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
My favorite memory of Hawks is, the developer. the developer had put up like their name for the game into Steam, and they misspelled poor Tom Clancy's name as Tom Claney.
I thought the true reward for doing all the Riddler trophies is just watching the Riddler break down. Man.
No. The true reward for doing all the Riddler stuff is you get to punch him in his stupid fucking face. That's the true.
Just like the week.
I've had it with your disingenuous assertions.
You at least get to punch the Riddler after the trophies are done. Kind of. In this one, I don't want to spoil it, but it is actually a quite satisfying ending to the Riddler just being like, "Ha ha! I'm smarter than you, you fucking idiot!" for like 12 hours.
Further away from the joke of the new word previously.
Yes. Let's see. Is there anything else around here that I can do? Oh, I think I could do this one over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've neglected to ask, how do I sound?
You sound great. You sound fine.
You sound great.
I would have told you. I would have told you immediately.
I mean, an hour in, yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh, now it is a carnival game.
Yeah, it is. It is literally just a carnival game. Can you solve the fact that I was a carny as a previous job, Batman?
Batman?
Follow the lady. Where's the lady? Where's the lady?
A question
I will say
the
villain is the Riddler is the perfect villain for Batman 66.
Isn't your lady in like Chicago or something?
She's in one of the Springfields, one of the many Springfields in America. Yes.
One of the Springfields.
I heard there's like over 100 Springfields.
Yeah, I think that's part of the major reason why The Simpsons chose the name, is so that way they could be like, yeah, there's a ton of Springfields, so you'll never know which state they're actually in.
You'll never know.
There is an official Springfield. She does not live in that one.
Oh, yes, also one of the vacation episodes has revealed that they are banned from their own state.
Yes! Yes! The Simpsons are going to Delaware! I want to visit the Screen Door Factory! I want to visit Wilmington! Yeah.
I want to visit Shelbyville.
No, don't visit Shelbyville, they suck! They
have McDonald's.
It's called Morganville back in the day.
Yeah, they got a McDonald's, but you know, it's the one thing that gets me is the little difference.
Did they have Krusty's non-gelatinous frozen dairy product?
Non-dairy gelatinous.
Non-gelatinous cube.
Dairy product? Yeah, but there they call them shakes.
Shakes. Don't know what you're getting.
I took a ferry to Morganville, which is what we called Shelbyville at the time.
Oh,
now, that time,
no.
Bigos had pictures of bees on them. Give me 5 bees for a quarter, we'd say.
Anyway, I wore an onion on my belt.
The point is, I was wearing an onion on my belt,
which was the style at the time.
Big yellow one. You couldn't get the white ones because of the war. Hello, we're all idiots.
That's when I noticed he was wearing sneakers for sneaking.
Man, I should start binging Simpsons. Like
only binge Simpsons up to like season 9 and then stop forever.
That's the tragedy of my Simpsons experience. Is that like when I got permission to watch them, they were up to season 9.
Oh no!
Because True 10 does start to go downhill, but 10 does also have the city of New York versus Homer Simpson.
Weird.
Okay, that was the best episode. That was the best episode Simpsons ever did. Was the city of New York versus Homer Simpson.
I really love that episode.
The main chimney.
I saw the
awkward as
one.
it is now.
It's as awkward as it is now. It is a really good episode.
Hey, quote. Don't worry about him. They put all the drugs in the self tower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's a reason they don't air that episode anymore.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's aged.
Simpsons.
Today's piece of music that I'm obsessed by is Classical Gas by Mason Miller.
Hey, Classical Gas.
That song is so good.
It is.
Like, I had to look it up, but oh man, it's really good.
The reason I was thinking it's used in The Dish. I don't know if you guys have seen The Dish.
I've yet to see The Dish.
It's a good movie. You should see it. Well, I say it's. I mean, not everyone I've showed it to has liked it, so I can't say.
I would just like to point out the fact that Batman should be bursting into flames by this point.
Yeah.
True.
But now do Classical Gas.
Now do classical. Yeah. It was actually playing as he jumped down the chimney and swelled to a crescendo just as he was jumping down the chimney. I had it on in the background.
The sad fact is that I can scat it, but I won't.
What is this a chimney to?
This
Hell?
is this is to the foundry that Joker has turned into a base of operations.
And he still runs the foundry.
Yeah, apparently.
Like in Metal Gear Solid, they also had a blast furnace, which they actually ran because hey, you got to make a gun.
Yeah.
It has some serious OSHA issues.
And it does.
He looks pretty sick.
You mean worse than usual?
Shut up, man.
$12 million.
Who cares? From the sound of things, he won't be around much longer.
God, it was a good video.
I'm off to join up with Two-Face.
Why would you do that?
Oh, sorry, the video where Brian David Gilbert evaluates all these mass stages.
Yeah? And what do you think will happen when Joker dies? You like working for Harley Quinn?
She's okay.
Fun fact, we're all really
I did not. You know what? I did not even realize that Classical Gas was also a meme in The Simpsons, which is an amazing coincidence because you were just talking about The Simpsons. But I was listening to Classical Gas. Yeah, that.
And then Lisa does a very good rendition of Classical.
Fair enough. I was listening to Classical Gas for entirely different reasons.
Holy crap!
Say it appears in the film, in the 2000 film, The Dish.
The Dish.
It's about the Australian radio telescope that took that relayed the TV pictures from the Apollo 11 moon landing. It's based on a true story about that, and it's good because it's a gentle comedy that avoids descending into over sentimentality, and that's an achievement in itself. And it's also about the freaking Apollo 11 moon. So
Yeah, the thing actually I know about that about why the Apollo 11 footage sucks so much is they didn't have the equipment to rebroadcast the signal, so they pointed a camera at the monitor showing the footage and broadcast the camera.
Holy crap. That's so 2007.
And they actually operated the radio dish in winds that were way higher than you should be operating a giant radio to get the footage down. So that's also like this dish is rated to go, if it goes for it's rated for 30. If it's 10, they stow the dish. And they were operating the dish at 6 to get the footage down. It's astonishing.
Well, that's what you do. You rate for far lower than it can actually handle.
Sounds like she's declared.
Yeah, but the same, the people in the satellite dish still have to, risk the possibility that this giant dish would collapse on their, or just drag them halfway across Australia.
Maybe it's got something to do with all that crap back at Arkham Island. You saw what happened, right?
Yeah, I can tell you, like, if I remember correctly, house wiring is usually rated for half the current it can actually tolerate.
So they said, "You saw what happened, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the Joker turned into a really big monster and ended up being a terrible boss fight." What? I mean,
okay, whatever. He looked like the Joker.
Yeah, the house wiring.
Weird. I don't buy it. This is all part of Joker's plan. It must be. He's gonna be fine.
That's my thing. Specific. Uh-oh. Connection.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. Hello.
Hi.
I'm just saying, because like, just Batman jumping out of that vent going, hello. I like all these chevrons have been painted on the floor.
You don't stand a chance.
Why are there chevrons?
I'll bet they originally were supposed to be for just like people carting different pieces of metallurgy around, and then they just look cool.
Yeah. Well, nowadays they just use this as a racetrack kart game, and go faster.
We'll make sure this hurts you, Batman.
Can we please pick up that box and try and throw it at me? There's no, like, because there's like a, yes, there we go, counter enemy projectile.
You with the box, throw the box.
Throw the box at me, please. I'm trying to solve a stupid fucking thing Riddler wants me to do. Riddler, what is even, Riddler? Why do you even want me to throw 3 boxes back at people? What does that prove?
He enjoys witnessing the suffering of others.
He likes boxes.
He does. He really likes boxes.
Threw a box at him.
Use your boxes, Batman.
I am the box ghost.
God.
If you were the Riddler, wouldn't you like boxes?
That's a stupid series.
That was a stupid series.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
Danny Phantom. It was Ghostbusters, but stupider.
Okay.
Also, thanks to that idiot on Twitter, it's secretly about Christ.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not about the sanctity of the of foreskin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to bring up. It wasn't gonna.
Not Silent Hill.
It's not Silent Hill. No, it is not. It is not Silent Hill. It is not about circumcisions and how they are actual, literal infant torture or whatever the fuck that guy was on about.
They've got that doorway covered.
What?
I need to find a different way to get past Joker's men.
Oh god, that guy is just precious.
No one said anything about the back. You scared of take that back? You should be at this point. Jesus. Not scared exactly, but well, they broke 3 of my ribs back at the asylum in my arm 6 months ago. So, you know.
Are you insane, Harley? Have you forgotten about a boyfriend?
So.
Why do you want a piece of Harley?
Because she's hot or something? I don't know. Apparently he's into clowns.
Or a bullet in the face. Seriously, don't get too cocky. Batman's dangerous. Hell, Harley's dangerous.
Okay, they're done talking. I can take care of this guy now.
Now I'm remembering another classic Wikia moment.
Okay.
All right. Go on.
Oh, right. Many Soul Calibur character had the big bat.
What? Who has the big bat?
Many Soul Calibur character.
Oh, right.
Any Soul Calibur character have the big bat.
That's it. And that will forever be on like their editing logs as a deleted page.
Is that the big bat or the big bat?
BAP. B-A-P.
B-A-P. Ah, yes. Namtab's obsession.
The titty.
Did you hear the noise that last
Red roll.
was making?
I like it when they scream like that.
I remember,
okay, I'm not going to listen to these guys.
Maybe it was Namtab who wrote that. We will never know.
So I've announced my presence to these guys because unfortunately doing that sort of move is very loud, so they see exactly where you are.
Very loud.
Very loud.
They hear exactly where you are.
Yeah.
That's it, we're screwed.
This,
what the hell are we gonna do now? Leave them. We've got more important things
Oh, actually, yes, I do have this.
Show yourself, chicken.
Like,
you know what? I need to listen to drives those bats.
So yeah, you have smoke pellets now. They're really good.
I'll go check it out.
Batman, he's Batman. Always driving villains bat.
Gonna go. No, you're gonna go down the ladder. Okay.
I can do this all night, bitch.
So.
This room is huge.
This room is huge. Are you gonna come around so I can get you through the window? Yes, you are. You can also get them through the grates, but if you try to open up the grate, he will likely catch you and start shooting you and ruin the opportunity to get him through the grate anyway. So
that crazy woman thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
Something in his blood, some kind of toxin. It's killing him.
I like that getting that last guy automatically turns off your skelly vision.
Oh, it doesn't actually. I turned that off for him.
Oh.
Isn't that information supposed to be confidential?
What's happening? How does she know what we're saying?
Get that door sealed up nice and tight, boys. We don't want that fireman escaping, do we?
At least they
I forget. Did I get this far when I was doing the when we were doing that screen sharing segment, Eve?
No.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, so this is all new for you.
I need to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
So here's the thing. At this part, Batman just has enough things to build an electricity gun.
You sure?
Okay,
if
cool.
you hear anyone coming, hide.
He just has the parts lying around. He just needed a battery or something.
Yeah, let's see. What do you need to build an electricity gun? Car battery.
He's been collecting electricity using his batarang all this time, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's all you need. Coils, batteries.
There's some
batteries.
I think there's some Riddler trophies in here. Oh, there's a Catwoman one up there, but isn't there a one for him around here somewhere? No, apparently not. Apparently I'm going insane and I wait, no, there's I think there's one in I think this? I think it's in this. Yep, batteries. Congratulations, Paul.
Yes.
Ah, that's where the Riddler true.
Yes, and then there's... I swear there's another one around here somewhere. Oh, wait, it's right there. You have to slide to get it. Also, Batman would be, like, burning alive if he was standing right there. Yep.
I need to get back after Joker.
I need to track
He's
down the Joker.
and he can breathe in space.
Isn't there something in this office? Maybe not. Oh no, it's a riddle that I can't get the answer to yet because I haven't actually talked to the Riddler yet. So I can't do that yet, unfortunately.
Batman and I can treat
It's the only route to Joker.
Exit. Where?
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note.
I'm not scared of him. The door's welded shut, and he's just
I mean...
some freak in a costume.
Okay, then you stand in front.
I do like all the
chicken.
shade hand. Oh, I see. They're looking. Gentlemen.
Mental gen. So yeah, you can. I forgot to mention that you can actually do quick fire for explosive gel in combat. It's not very useful. I've honestly found it to not be useful at all. It's
sounds terrible and lethal.
No, but it's a small controlled explosion and.
The thing is, it doesn't have any shrapnel, which is the main harmful part of any explosion. That's what they call them, fragmentation grenades.
Yeah, so what? Is it a freaking subsonic explosive?
Well, that spy has
probably, maybe, who knows?
It's probably it probably just feels like being punched all over.
No,
oh, that's another Riddler challenge. You're seeing what he has done to our colleague.
Right. So.
Worst of all, he could be any one of us. He could be you. He could be me. He could be. But it was obvious. He's a red spot. Look, he'll turn red any second now. See? Red. Oh, wait, that's...
I'm seeing red. Ayo.
Also black. Do. All these backflips out of there. Ah, yes. So much electricity you can collect up your back.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how electricity works.
Yeah, that's exactly how electricity works. I got an electrical engineer right here. I got two of them saying that, yes, this is how it works.
Yep. That's how it works. I'm Heave and I approve of this game.
Which way's out? This way is out. Okay. So
this
there's
is
a
my
reason.
favorite game on the Citadel.
Oh no!
So there's a reason I got the Bat Swarm as early as I did, and it's because of this guy. So there's a real easy way to cheese this guy right here. If you give me a minute to do it.
Meet Mr. Hammer. He's
Oh man, this guy.
Oh,
Rude.
Mr. Hammer!
Yep.
You ain't got no left arm.
He's only got one arm, but he does have a very large hammer.
Wait a minute. Is that a sickle on his chest?
Yes.
Beating this man up is bad practice.
Actually, the thing is, he is part of a conjoint. He is one half of a conjointed twin, and the other one uses a sickle. And the reason they're like that is because they came from Russia. So.
Great.
Yet another fascinating entry in the Batman room.
I think they're original for this game, actually. I don't remember if they've ever. I don't know if they've ever come up in anything else. And I did that. I did that a lot.
I hope they.
I did that a lot worse than what I was supposed to do. So the way that works is that you're supposed to just keep repeatedly punching him over and over, and then as soon as he starts attacking, you just use Bat Swarm to interrupt his attack and just resume attacking him. Because by the time he gets ready to attack, you've already built up enough combo to use the Bat Swarm again.
Why, Delilah?
I said move.
This is all your fault. You've hounded him for years.
I don't know why I said "oh" then, but you know.
Why don't you just... Batman, why didn't you just go, okay, bye?
Why are you so mean?
Why are you so mean, Batman? Bougie fuck.
The old fake joke again!
The Joker's a fake Joker.
It's like Nick Fury is just a series of increasingly complex robots to fake his own death.
Each one inside.
Good.
Wait.
I thought it was Doom.
Yeah, same.
Doom
He's a Matryoshka.
No, seriously, that's how Nick Fury gets away with dying so much, that every time he dies and they want to bring him back, he just goes like, yeah, no, that was just a robot duplicate. I'm the real Nick Fury, and they just killed a robot duplicate. So,
I mean, that's what Dr. Doom does.
That is also what Dr. Doom does, yes.
And what was
they
it?
clearly they just share notes.
I guess.
Nick Fury died in that, what was it, Winter Soldier? Yeah.
Except Squirgo. Squirgo beat the actual real Dr. Doom.
Yep. Yep, she is the only person to fight the real actual Dr. Doom and win because she's fucking Squirrel Girl.
Also, time for the worst music that just keeps on going. I hate it.
Also, what's his name? Ultros, not some sort of clone or illusion.
Why?
You mean Ultron?
Yeah, whatever.
Ultros is a octopus from Final Fantasy VI.
I mean, she probably fought Ultros too.
I mean, probably, yeah.
See who's who.
Hella.
Let's see if I. Where is the? I can go over here. These guys have guns over here.
Just like classical game. Yeah, dude, classical game.
You know what a fucking big comic fan I am.
Alright, so I know I've told Colin here that I didn't read a lot of comics. I did read a bunch of a certain type of comic. That's fucking Karl Barks and Don Rosa.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't own comic books. On comic books for reasons I don't understand.
There's the bank, okay.
Basically, Don Rosa didn't know that he could be working on his own shit, so I think he just didn't have time to make his own original creations that weren't owned by Disney.
Classical guess may actually like Giles' theme and actually go with everything. Quite possibly.
So I know his clip has been everywhere since Stan Lee died, but the clip of like 10 minutes of Stan Lee just ripping on Todd McFarlane
yes!
is
Yes!
absolutely great.
Yes!
It's great.
Just like he's like, what's a Todd McFarlane character without shoulders? And Todd McFarlane's like, yeah, without realizing that Stan Lee's just like, no, you fucking idiot! I'm making fun of you, you dumbass.
Look, he's letting him
how
have
does he
his
get
fun.
into all these pouches he has? Why does he keep them there?
Pouches are a great substitute for detail.
They are.
He's like, here, hey, clean up the feet. Oh yeah, the feet.
He never cleans up the feet. They are just blank triangles the entire time. And then they made it, and then they named him like Overkill or something, and then like he became an actual character later on called Overt Kill.
All right, okay. So if you want to, I'm going to specifically link, because I found it on YouTube, the specific section of the dish where they move the radio telescope around to the tune of Classical Gas. So I'm just linking that.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it appears in the earliest issues of Spawn. Oh, okay.
I think at that point, just Stanley was overcaring about it.
Yeah.
Two-Face said she lives somewhere near here.
And he couldn't steal Spawn to increase his own fame and money, so...
So, how do people feel about Stanley appearing in Black Panther, and the only thing he does is just steal a thing?
True to life.
Yeah, true to life, honestly.
Seriously? How come I miss all
Stanley did a lot of great things for comics, but also he's a scumbag, so...
Yeah, I was really complicated. I was really... like conflicted about the news of his death, because on the one hand we're losing like the person who basically saved Marvel Comics for a very long time, and on the other hand, like, he stole a lot of credit for things that he did not do.
Like,
killed Kirby.
Yep.
The movie starts with giving Stanley credit for Black Panther, which is just
yeah, no. Hey, did you know that before,
It's good to be home.
in the earliest stages of development for that movie, they wanted to give the people from Wakanda British accents?
Instead of Afrikaans and Dutch?
Yeah.
That just wouldn't work.
It's like, are you seriously trying to colonialize the movie that is basically against colonialism? What?
She wouldn't hold a grudge.
I missed all of it. But...
So, okay, so Paul, basically in the broadest sense of the movie, Black Panther is basically about colonialism and how it has fucked everything up.
Yeah.
The thing that they wanted to do in the earliest stages of development for Black Panther was give Wakandans British accents.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be the most problematic. I can't think of anything more.
I can think of a couple things more, but that would have been pretty bad.
Let's not turn it into a contest.
Yeah, no, that's pretty bad if they had kept it like that. I mean, they could have tried to whitewash the character of Black Panther.
No.
It's a different character.
They blackwashed the character of White.
Oh. I do like that the absolute worst, least ethical character in the movie is Dutch. It's just
yeah, he's just a white. He's a white guy, and he's like, yeah, but they're all savages. I'm the real civilized person here.
Blackwash is a term. Well, it's kind of a term that exists. It means to get whitewashed.
So, how about that thief vision, huh?
Yep. Oh, Lord Tyrion, I'm almost done anyway, so you go ahead. I'll probably end up hosting Bear. To be
every time the bats appear on screen, I think it's just the character model. There's a glitch, and there's just another black going everywhere.
Ivy, you here?
Also, shouldn't cats pour out of cat water?
Unfortunately, they could only have enough programming for one kind of weird texture thing. That yeah.
They were just
I don't know.
It's called a particle.
Hello.
You're a particle.
No,
I'm at least two
it'll
particles.
be great if Catwoman's particle effect a swarm of cats around her.
Yes, that would have been good.
You probably should have said they were just flowers to poison ivy. Just the thought.
Yeah.
Hey, Pammy.
Hello.
Here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route?
You know, if this came out today, this entire scene would have bisexual lighting.
Yep, probably.
Going what?
Yeah, like
the purples and pinks
pink
and
and
stuff.
magenta.
Yeah.
Spores will grow, replacing the blood veins. And when I'm done,
billion
your
microbes
flesh will be replaced.
Yep.
Alright.
You done, Red?
I've spent weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your
It sure is handy that all these ceilings have chicken wire on them.
Yeah. Chicken wire, something to sink your claws into. What, you know. Damn it! I tried dodging away from that punch. I saw it coming a little bit too late. I really should have just countered it instead.
Is that the first hit on you in the LP?
No. That I've been hit multiple times here.
Are we done
I'm
yet,
not.
Ivy?
I'm
I just
not
wanna
trying
talk,
to
that's all.
do a no-hit
If you're
run.
still breathing, it's not over.
I was very disappointed in
She's
me
consistent. I'll give her that.
in the Arkham Asylum LP that I got hit this first time the stupid way that I did. Because I never fuck up that stealth segment. Never! And of course it'd be the first time I fuck it up in both takes, so they're both completely unusable.
Hey, you just fucking do it live, all day.
Just a thought, hey, but this isn't very natural.
What are you talking about? This is completely natural. All that cement.
And you
All
had a
of
clean
those
take.
giant Venus fly traps.
I'm not doing no, because like
help.
in order to get a completely clean take of that, I would have had to like manipulate the save files and record it a ton of times. I wasn't going to edit my LP of Arkham Asylum so it looks like I never take a hit ever. Especially since I don't think I've ever completed that game without taking a hit in a couple of fights. Like that one in near the end when you're like with the 3 elevators and there's that Titan that bursts out of one and there's like these waves of guys that keep coming out. I've never not taken a hit on that fight.
Much more mission-based, easy editing. And then I released the hour of me fucking up a mission anyway.
Yep.
All people should know.
I mean, it isn't the hardest mission.
Oh,
in the game,
this is one of the improvements that I like with the re-release is that they make Joker look way grosser. Like one of his eyes is half bloodshot.
There's a teeny little bit of me in you too.
Yeah, he looks way grosser in this game now, and it's great.
Don't tell me it's not.
And meanwhile, Bruce Wayne has these perfect white blue eyes.
I need your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken.
Oh man, I hope I hope Joker's AB.
I'm fine.
Oh no, not AB. I hope he's O.
Oh, positive.
Oh, positive, yeah.
Oh, positive. Sorry, wrong way around.
Either he's O
either
positive,
that or Batman is AB.
or Batman is AB. Yeah.
I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to.
And even then, at this scale, you probably want to match Rhesus types.
Poison
Yeah.
Gotham.
Rhesus, them are monkeys, aren't they?
No. Yes. Rhesus is also a blood type.
I know. I'm referencing the blood donor.
Listen, if we consult this personality chart,
No.
I think you'll find that.
Steve, how dare you!
Oh,
A pint, that's nearly a whole armful.
Anyway, the point is, I was wearing an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time.
at the time.
And we've brought it full circle. only it's not full circle. It's more like a line, and then there's a circle at the end of it.
It's like poetry. It rhymes.
That's a coincidence. Batman and Bruce Wayne have the same blood.
Where is the cure?
Wait, motherfucker.
You know, if Batman and Bruce Wayne were both A/B, that would actually probably set a few bells ringing in a few villains' heads. Because A/B's not that common.
I forget what blood type I am.
He may have poisoned Gotham.
I think I'm A positive.
Mr. Freeze has the only cure.
What are you waiting for then?
So my blood is A+.
Find him.
Congratulations.
It was that simple. He'll be
I'm sure you're the first person to ever make that joke.
Sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I don't know, but according to this
I'm
personality
pretty sure,
chart,
like...
I noticed.
Mum's A-.
To track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
If you're gonna go to blood type personality charts, I will die.
Anyway,
because it's the wrong type of blood.
That's it. I'm gonna stop playing here. We have to go find Mr. Freeze because Batman's been injected with some bad blood. Whoa. So we'll take care of that next time.
now available on PSN. Bad blood.
Yep.
You gotta freeze my blood, Victor, so I can live.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ta-da!